Hey, welcome. So this is going to be another one of those low effort, no effort kind of videos that I make. um, this is going to be a channel update. So here is the update for the channel, and I know basically in the last COVID time, I've only been opening like packs of cards and just going through cards and opening cards and showing you guys cards and talking about selling on eBay and stuff like that. Really kind of low effort, nothing special stuff. I know I used to make a lot of exploring videos, travel videos, those type of things, outdoor things. I do plan on doing that again soon. But here's the channel update for you. I recently got my entire channel demonetized. Now, that is not a big deal because I can reapply for monetization on my channel. I do not make any money off of eBay. I have been paid twice. Once was $100, once was $200, and that is in like 5 years of having, basically, or actually, I think I'm at like 7 or 8 years now of being active on YouTube. According to my taxes, though, I made $250 more this year. So I don't know. Either that just got put in my account, and the account I have linked is the one I use for eBay and stuff. So I'm constantly every day having like $42 got deposited, $100 got deposited, and then I'm sending out $100, $200, something like that. So honestly, if 250 bucks got put in all of a sudden, I wouldn't have even realized it, especially if it came from Google. So maybe I've been lying and I've made 500 something dollars in like 8 years. But yeah, my whole channel got demonetized, so it's not a big deal. They I protested it. They didn't care. And I know what it is. It's because they've changed so many rules and stuff. I have content on this channel which will be gone soon. My number one most viewed video is a weird Carolyn fight against Maida, who was an MMA guy. Carolyn was like an Olympic wrestler. It is very popular with Russian people, it seems like, because half the comments are in Russian or some Cyrillic language. And I never had that video monetized or anything, but it's because of content like that. I also have a couple WWF, like old time things that I found on old videos, tapes, and stuff like that. And long ago, I had multiple channels. I mean, I still currently have those channels. There's like FTMP videos, which this is French toast mashed potatoes. It was FTMP videos was one where I used to just upload video cassettes of hilarious movies and bad movies and stuff that I found at like thrift stores and at garage sales over the years. I think there's like currently about maybe 20 videos on there. Over the years, there's been 80 or 90 videos that I had to remove. They either I kept on getting like strikes for just having it. I never monetized any of those. I had a wrestling channel on here too, and it was the same thing. When I'd find like funny wrestling stuff, I would just post it on there. I don't really watch wrestling anymore, but I was definitely like an 80s kid who every Saturday morning watched that stuff. And so that's why I used to put that stuff on there. And those all got removed and stuff, so that it's pretty much inactive. I'll probably just close that whole thing, or maybe I'll rebrand it something. It doesn't really matter. Maybe I might make it into just a cards channel or something. I don't know. I am not by any mean like a technical wizard. I am not a guy who is skilled at editing. I don't own a lot of fancy crazy equipment. That's why I even say like a lot of this is kind of low effort nonsense to me. I do this just for fun, for entertainment for myself, to just be out there. And, if I can get some people to go to my eBay, which is Sullivan Cards Collectibles, and buy a 99-cent card from me, great, or somebody just to make a comment. There's some people that comment on these videos that have commented on my videos forever. So, it's kind of nice to be able to be like, yeah, thanks, or something like that. The travel and exploring videos were always kind of my favorite ones to make and do. It does honestly kind of get annoying to haul equipment with me. I'm not that guy that's going to hold the camera and be like, what's up, guys? Hey, I'm here at the blah, blah, blah thing. I've had people even comment in videos, how come you didn't talk to people or something like that. I'm not that guy that's like interviewing people or walking up and stuff. I just shoot video when I'm on vacation or something, if I'm traveling with my wife, she finds it annoying if I'm like recording stuff all the time. So that's why I haven't been doing a lot. I haven't, because of COVID, also taking anything remotely interesting of a trip, unless you consider driving across Kansas to go to Oklahoma, you know, to see my mom, an interesting trip, which it is not. So that's why I don't have anything. There's not really been anything to explore. I also don't have anybody to really explore with anymore. Um, and I'm in my 40s now. I'm not going to go running around out in the woods, crawling into old mines or something like that. It's just not the thing for me. I'm old and I'm fat nowadays. So, anyways, what I'm saying is I will try to start making some better content. I will also try to maybe make a little higher effort card opening videos or something, but pretty soon you'll notice that a lot of the videos are going to come off, especially if it's not my content. I'm going to have to re-edit. I used to have an intro that I kind of created at one time for my things. It got dinged, the band or whatever, Professor Elemental, didn't care for about 6 years, it seems like, and all of a sudden they cared that I was using that song. I've had other ones that just get dinged because of a song in the background or something like that. I've also had just strikes and other nonsense. So, I'll be trying to re-edit and redo those. The only problem is, again, I'm not a professional editor. I don't have anybody that does these things for me. I don't even really have a sensical catalog of like my old video and stuff, so a lot of stuff I might just lose. It's fine if I lose it. It is what it is. I'm gonna try to leave some stuff on there, but whatever. I currently, I think, have like 5,000 subs, and really in my card videos, I'm lucky if I get like 20 views. So it tells me that 5,000 people long ago subbed to me and then never went back and ever watched any other videos or anything like that. Maybe it's some Russian MMA guys that liked that Carolyn fight and thought I was going to ever post some more stuff or something. I don't know. So, like I said, I'm old. Like I said, I'm in my 40s. So when I was in high school, my first computer class was when I was a senior in high school, and I took typing, and I learned how to, basically use Alta Vista or Ask Jeeves type stuff, and everything was GeoCities website. So if you're a younger guy and you're like, what the heck is he talking about? GeoCities and Alta Vista. It's like, you older guys will know what I'm talking about. I mean, this was dial-up internet time. I didn't have a computer in my house, let alone a laptop, or a cell phone or anything, till I was in my 20s, more or less. I did have a brick cell phone that you used for emergencies when I went to college. My mom had bought it for me, and it was, again, the Nokia brick. I remember it was wood pattern. So originally when I started my YouTube channel, it was because I had what I thought was sweet at the time, a BlackBerry, because you could go onto the internet and I could look at like fantasy football scores and stuff, and keep a fantasy football team on there and look at my like score during a thing, and even then it took forever. And I learned really quickly, like, oh man, you can like, I remember the first time I got like, I think it was the iPhone 2 or something, I found out really quickly you could shoot video and then load it to YouTube and people would see it, and was what my original content was. The only reason this channel is even called French Toast Mashed Potatoes is because in high school we had to create our first email address. So it's an old Gmail address, and it is French Toast and Mashed Potatoes at gmail.com, which is still in use. And I just never got rid of it. That was it. And the other one was literally my name on Yahoo, when I remember signing up for Yahoo, and you had to do that so you could have a Yahoo fantasy sports thing. And I did that in college because we had a computer thing in the dorm with like 6 computers that were online, and you could go in there, and I would just like go in there and basically screw around. Again, I think Google had just finally like been a thing. Wikipedia had just started being a thing and stuff. It was really when I was in college. So, even when I was in college, my college class taught us how to format a floppy drive, format a disk. You know, it was no longer floppy drives; it was disks now. You know, and then they were coming out with CDs. You know, so I mean, I remember it being the most exciting thing when you could pirate music and burn it to a CD and then listen to it to you in your CD player. You know, nowadays we have a phone that connects to 10 million songs, and you can type in anything and you can watch YouTube videos while you're driving around in your car. But, you know, at the time, you know, you came up with Ryan's Awesome Jams, you know, thing of pirated music that you found that you hoped was actually the music. And it took 20 days, it seemed like, to download, you know, that Tool album or something. You know, and you pretty much bricked or crashed every computer that you had because they were all like, you know, just downloading viruses and stuff. I have a computer that's still sitting in here that is completely like bricked up and hilarious because it just has such nonsense of what I've probably downloaded onto the thing over the years, like long ago. But yeah, so that is the channel update for you. I'm going to be redoing it because I would eventually, not that I care about making money on YouTube or anything. I mean, it would be cool if I did eventually, but I do need to actually, I don't know, either completely not make YouTube videos or do and try a little harder and get my channel remonetized to where maybe I make $100 or $200 every month or something like that. Like I said, the YouTube landscape, I mean, back then I could shoot a video with my, old video camera of me playing a Nintendo game and you could get 1,000 views, which was a ton, and you'd get like $10 from it or something like that. Nowadays, I mean, you've seen people have 4K drone shots of things and professional editors and lighting rigs and giant camera systems and stuff. And even then, it's still kind of, you know, YouTube still kind of amazes me to the day because, you know, I can sit on a couch and be an attractive woman that sits on the couch with a glass of wine in my hand, and I recap the recent episode of the Kardashians, and I could get 20 million views on that thing every week that I put out my recap of what happened with the Kardashians this week. Or I could be like one of my favorite channels, The Proper People, and be two guys that haul equipment and go and explore an abandoned mine in the middle of Poland, and then probably spend a lot of time editing and uploading the thing, and they get 100,000 views. You know, so, you know, it's just the way it is. I don't have like a fancy place. If you've watched half my videos, you'll hear my dogs running around barking upstairs, and you'll hear my wife vacuuming or something. It's just the way it is. I mean, I shoot in my basement, and it is unfinished. It is a work in progress, as always, like with most things. And one day I'll have like an actual card room and maybe a room that I can really shoot things. I'll probably be in my 50s by then, though. So, you know, it is what it is. But again, just hold tight, stay subbed, stay giving me likes, comment, tell me I'm stupid, tell me I'm dumb. I have a video on here that says searching for a Tom Brady, and everybody pointed out that there was no Tom Brady's in those boxes, which I only realized after I wondered why I couldn't even, I think I actually Googled what was my chance of getting a Tom Brady after trying to see if I could get a Tom Brady. Yeah, there's 0 chance because he wasn't in those boxes. I just knew it was 2000 football product and thought I could get one. And, you know, that's just the way it is. So, you know, anybody, something, if you leave me mean comments, I don't interact. If you haven't noticed, if you've left me ones telling me I'm fat and goofy and ugly or something and making fun of me or putting, you know, a bunch of Donald Trump 2024 stuff or something like that, you'll notice that your comments just get deleted, because that's what I do. I just, about once a month I log on, see what the comments are. I'll approve ones that look good. I'll comment back to people if it's nice, great content, you know, comments. And if you're mean or you're toxic or you're a troll or something like that, I just delete your stuff. That's just the way it goes. It's just easy. I don't really do Instagram. I don't really do Facebook. I don't really do anything else. I don't even understand Discord, let alone Patreon or anything like that. But maybe I'll eventually something. I need to learn how to edit videos. I always used like Wondershare, Filmora, but you have to pay yearly, and I really need to go and sit down and learn how to actually properly edit on like a different thing. If not, Wondershare works fine for me for right now. But you know, that's why some of these videos have like horrible audio, or it's really loud, or it's really quiet. The VHS ones, I get people to comment, well, this sounded great in my left ear. Those are like recorded things that somebody recorded off of HBO late at night sometimes, and then they sold it at a garage sale, and I bought it for like 25 cents. So I can't do anything about the quality of the movie or anything. You know, and there's things like Plex out there where you can have 9 million movies on a server nowadays. So, you know, it is what it is. At the time, people used to watch them all the time. Not really as much anymore. Maybe I'll pivot that whole channel to rewatching a lot of those old VHSs and stuff, especially the ones that I still have. And maybe I'll sit down with a friend and we'll just laugh and make fun of them or something. But anyways, I don't want this video to get too long, but that's this channel update. Is I will start doing more with this. I will start trying a little more. And I do want to get my thing. I can reapply for monetization after a month. So I'll need to purge every video that is not mine. Anything that is mine, I'll need to re-edit. If it has anything offensive, anything horrible, I mean, you can't even say certain words nowadays. For instance, if you mention the socialist German individuals from Germany during World War II, you kind of know who I'm talking about. You can't say that word. The whole thing will just be demonetized. And it's like you're literally talking about a group of people during history, but for some reason you can't. So, you know, that is YouTube nowadays. I try not to curse and stuff like that. I try to be proper on these, but I mark all these as not suitable for children. That was one of those changes that happened, you know. Constantly, as YouTube has changed and changed and changed, my videos get demonetized, they get changed. I've had to take out music, I've had to take out content, I've had to blur things, I've had to do that, just tons of stuff. And so at this point, I need to just sit down and go through every video. And like I said, relocating them all and re-editing them all. And a lot of that stuff is going to take forever. Some of the old crappy ones I might leave on because they're kind of just fun to watch, the old crappy ones. Not that they get views, but, you know, it's one of those. If I got hit by a bus today, maybe friends and family would enjoy seeing some of the horrible content I used to make. Or maybe they'll like seeing the horrible content I currently still make. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, whatever. I will try to start making more stuff. I do have lots of cards to open. And I might even just shoot a video right now here in a minute of me opening some cards. All right, thanks for watching.